Pretty much every corner of my life has been touched in some way by the fact that I'm transgender. What it means to me, I suppose, is to be just happy and comfortable and content with who I am. I think games give you a chance to develop yourself. My comfort zone is to be wandering around in the middle of a forest by myself in a game rather than on a battlefield where you're working in teams of people. I'm Pascal, I am 25, and my pronouns at the moment are he, him. Being non-binary is not identifying as a man and not identifying as a woman, and finding yourself happy and comfortable outside of those two things. My dad bought me and my sister back in ye olden days of 2000, they bought me a PlayStation 2, and yeah, I've kind of been gaming ever since. Best game of all time is Spyro 3: Year of a Dragon. I think that game meant so much to me as a kid because Spyro allowed me just being, this little dragon exploring this massive big world, and, going back to the whole being transgender thing, I suppose, I didn't have to be a boy or a girl, I could just be like a little dragon. Spyro doesn't wear a dress, and he doesn't wear bows, and he doesn't wear a backwards baseball cap. The games I've played over the years have definitely given me a lot of room to just be myself without having to worry about, what I'm wearing, how I'm looking like, how other people are seeing me, how other people are, what are they calling me, that kind of thing. And like that piece of escapism was just so important to me. Being older, I suppose Eidolon was a game that made the most impact on me. I just remember I looked across this coast and I just saw that I found the whole map, and I closed the game and I just thought to myself, that's the first time that I ended a game on my own terms. I made the narrative from start to finish, and that little world is now completely mine. That environment is now almost a part of me. I get to do something within those games, I get to achieve something, I get to learn something, I get to be myself. And so playing in multiplayer, or online with strangers, I just don't do at all, because I know there's a chance to get flack for it and abuse for it. When I first came out, I lost 40 Facebook friends in one night. I got told to kill myself a few times. I had an ex who would play CSGO, and some of the things I heard were just kind of scary. Really nasty slurs, berate each other over the mic, complete strangers. I didn't want to engage with that. I just don't want that experience to taint part of my life which I use to escape from all that.
Are there any multiplayer games you'd like to play?
I'd love to play TF2. There is a game called Team Fortress 2, and it looks so much fun. From what I have seen, the community tend to be really, really nice. I hardly ever meet trans people. So if I could do it on my terms with people that I know wouldn't spout abuse over the mic, then I would really love to try. I haven't had the chance yet. I haven't had the courage to build up to it yet.
Don't be afraid. Any kind of expression of your gender is valid and important. Just try and be the person you want to be.
I found a bunch of different communities online of transgender players, and who were all looking for friends and who all had experiences like I did. The people that you're playing with are just as special as you are, and it's a really, really great thing to be able to make those friends.
Generally, I think the best thing then is finding just one or two people to play it with at that time. Say there's one bad person in the group. As long as you have one other person with you who will kind of stand up and tell them just shut up. Generally, after that, the other people will realise, oh, they're not alone, so leave them.
So as soon as you have friends, you have kind of allies on your side.
Yeah.
My name is Leo Israel Governale. I'm the director of the documentary. For a few months prior to doing this documentary, I had been exploring my own feminine side. I started just wearing skirts around the house and trying out makeup a little. I had considered the possibility of being non-binary. But when I reached this documentary and I started doing interviews, it was really hard. I mean, it was impossible to not question my gender identity. When I heard all these people talking about transitioning and how they'd changed and assuming their own identities and finding their true selves, I started to question my own true self. And that's what's really brought me here. I'm going to play TF2 with Pascal. I can teach Pascal TF2, which will be fun in itself, but also I can have a nice chat where Pascal can teach me some things about living as a non-binary person, and that seems really nice to me. Well, here we are playing TF2, finally. About to get in, I'll give you a little intro, I'll show you the his and theirs. Oh yeah.
Hey, we did it! We made it through a wave! I'm not gonna lie, I'm having way more fun than I thought I was gonna have.
If you're cool to talk, I'm a bit daunted about coming out.
Coming out is a process you really, really need to take time. It's healthy and it's kind of a special moment in your life to think to yourself, you know, you're content with who you are at that moment. If they love you for who you are right now, they should love you for who, you know, you're going to come out as.
This has been good for me too. Like, you felt me find my feet, and I feel like I'm ready to take strides at being a non-binary person. I feel actually much more excited and less daunted about this whole thing now. Like, actually, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and I look forward to doing this with a whole bunch of trans people.
Oh gosh, it's going to be chaos. I can't wait. The difference between yesterday was it was me and Leo talking and chatting, but now we're going to be an actual team full of people who presumably I'm going to be able to hear or just work together with, and it's going to be scary, but I hope to make some friends. That's the main thing. People are kind of slowly filtering in. This is exciting. Hello, Eden. Hello, Laura. Laura, how are you doing today? How's the chaos? I'm glad you're good. Everyone seems to be working together in a weird way. No matter who I've talked to has immediately been like, I'll tell you how to play this game, I can show you how to play, and there's a trans-friendly server you can join. Yeah, I would recommend this to any non-binary person.
How does it feel to have a non-gender specific character to play as?
To be able to just jump into a game and immediately go, I'm Pyro, rather than going, aha, this is a shapely woman or a big burly guy. I really like that, yeah.
The coming out process has been hard. Talking with Pascal has helped me a lot, in that it's helped me to be excited about coming out and excited about this phase of exploration. And I feel like in this strange, awkward mess of a moment in my life, I will be able to carve out a self.
Concretely, I can take away from this, I'm definitely going to start playing with my friends more on multiplayer. I'm definitely going to be braver online. I've made some new friends, and it's been a joy from start to finish. I think at the beginning, I was definitely worried about people accepting me or tolerating me more than they were actually, you know, kind of embracing me. But even at my most awkward and my worst, me flinging myself into danger and death again and again, you know, people were still supportive. I think that non-binary people and trans people need to reach out to each other more. You can't go to Pride every day, especially in times like now. I think we need to find this love and acceptance and this, you know, these small joys in places like video games. These spaces where non-binary people exist, they're everywhere. You have to put the effort into finding them, and that's what I'm going to do from now on. You know, make the effort to reach out to people in the same way that people made the effort to reach out to me.